Hervorragende Verbindung, sagt er.
Ja, Stadion, bis
Ja, das weiß ich. Das kenne ich bei YouTube. Das weiß ich. Aber ich glaube,
Du bist live.
ich bin live.
Du bist live. Und du bist nicht auf Twitch live. Viel Spaß.
Ah. Welcome,
So.
welcome. Aber mach mal hier erstmal die
Yes.
Sachen wieder zu, was ich nicht brauche und was nicht richtig ist. Den Chat brauche ich ja, aber das YouTube-Studio brauche ich ja nicht. Twitch brauche ich nicht. Das zieht ja alles Ewigkeiten.
Ja, das war's nicht. Den musst du offen lassen, glaube ich sogar.
Glaube ich. Mach mal.
Oh, nee, kannst du sogar.
Genau. Mach mal. Hallo?
Ja,
Immer noch da?
ist noch live.
Gut.
So, wir machen den Multichat das nochmal neu auf.
Der hat sich selbst gewählt.
Das kannst du auch wieder nicht, ne?
Nee.
Will er jetzt oder will er jetzt nicht mit Chat anzeigen? Sonst kriege ich jetzt erst recht die Krise. Das meine ich voll ernte.
Ja, das kann ich mir vorstellen, weil jetzt irgendwie kommt nichts mehr. Wenn du schon was eingegeben hast, hier kommt nichts. Der alte Chat wird da angezeigt.
Ich hab gesehen, dass es nicht kommt.
Achso, gut. Auf Deutsch gesagt, Martin, wir brauchen deine unbeantragten Ratschläge nicht.
Nee, um das geht's nicht. Und zwar, ich bin ja nicht ganz logisch ausschauen. Ich mache jetzt gerade eine schnelle Übergangslösung für dich.
Ja, das ist ja alles nicht schlimm. Ich muss den Chat sowieso übers Handy anschauen. Junge.
Ja, das ist nur für den Rechner hier eine Überbrückung. So. Magst du mir das Fenster mal bitte rüberziehen?
Ja, natürlich.
Danke. So, können wir das dicht machen. Zack. Jetzt kurz eine Live-Chat. Mach mal.
Und der geht auch morgen wieder auf, ja?
Ja, mal gucken. Das gucke ich mir sonst morgen nochmal an. Sie ist jetzt da. Bitteschön.
Ja, morgen musst du arbeiten,
So.
mein lieber Junge.
Ja, aber habe ich nach der Arbeitszeit. So. Ich wünsche dir jetzt viel Spaß bei deinem Stream.
Danke.
Ich wünsche dem Stream viel Spaß. Ich bin
Danke.
gleich wieder im Chat mit und was heißt heute einfach schreien.
Ja,
Ich
ganz
will
laut.
nicht zeigen,
Von
wie-
Mexiko nach Österreich. Übers Matterhorn.
Okay.
Gut.
So,
Ja.
das ist zu.
Und die Sierra Madre.
Ja, viel mit.
Dankeschön.
Ja, bitte. Okay, tschüss.
So guys, let's go for a third time and welcome to Mexico. You are on the very first live stream for more than 4 years on my little YouTube channel, aka formerly known as Masters Maniac Mexico, now known as The Collector, which is me. And the co-pilot, which is this little guy here. This one. This Alfred. Right? So. And yeah, it's our first live today for many, many years. I already subbed some videos with the new topics that we are trying to treat here on the channel. There are, as you can see, for those who are still subscribed after all these years, thank you for never leaving me. Thank you for coming back. And yeah, you probably recognized that the content will change a little. But not too much neither, because we're still going to deal with purely collectibles here on this channel, as this is the love of my life. I always was a collector, and I still am a collector. I love this stuff. But as life changes, also my life did change, and the content on this channel changes as Well, I'll hope you'll be back very soon, my friend. Don't stay away for long. Thank you again for helping me online. That works great now. I have a chat. I can see everything. I am very happy. Thank you so much. So, guys, what we're going to do basically today is, as I say, eBay for Runaways is not only false English, but also a nice little phrase that I think works for you very, very well in describing what we're going to do here. In the back, in my little eBay garage, I have a death pile, right? And I need to fight it, which doesn't mean this is that I have a lot of crap over there. There will probably be some pieces that are not worth it, just like always. But I expect that we will have a lot of pieces that will be worth to be listed on eBay. And if not on eBay, on any other of the platforms that I'm working with. I also sell on GoTrendia, which is an only Mexico national platform for clothes. And I do vintage clothing a lot as well. So if we have items that are not so valuable, we can still put them up on GoTrendia. And if even that is not so appearable, not because it's not possible, but because GoTrendia is a pretty narrow market, saying it's a hipsters platform here in Mexico, basically fed by people that live in Mexico City and the two other big cities that Mexico has here, Toluca and what was it? Toluca and one more, Monterrey. Now I got it right. That's basically is that the rest of Mexico is pretty rural. So is it where I live? Uh, but the GoTrendia platform is for hipsters. So I have my experiences for years with this platform. Certain items, it's just not worth it to put them on there because mostly they will not be bought or not even watched anyway. And if so, if you have a sale, it would take you a long time, and it would go for dirt cheap if it's the type of cloth or clothing that is not so popular on this platform. But yeah, if we're talking vintage clothes nowadays for hipsters, we can do a lot still, right? Right now we're running boho style, as it says, retro statement style in general is a very generous topic, and we're talking about from retro statements from 70s to the 90s. Everything goes and everything is hot right now, so even for that, probably we will find one or another item here in our death pile that will end up just go to GoTrendia and let's see. And if it's not valuable enough for GoTrendia, we will have a third look at all of this and look if we can bundle it up and anyway put it on eBay as an attractive bundle. If it's absolutely worth nothing, but still in absolute good conditions, we will try to sell it on our flea market or here at a garage sale. And if that is not working, we will donate it. That is what we're going to do. And we're going to do that to get upper hand of our desk pile of all the stuff that is laying around here for a long time and that I finally want or need to sell or both, and that I finally want to have a professional approach about treating an eBay business. And yeah, guys, also, you're going to. Ooh, that was not good. Oh, I had this little screw here, and now it fell down. I guess I have it. I think I have it. No? Oh, Jesus. I think it's gone. Oh, that's too bad. Too sad. Or is it that? No. It is gone. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to look another hour for a little scroll that I will not find. Achso, du wolltest Schwarzenegger Ehren machen. Ja gut, das hast du gut gemacht. Wo ist diese Scheißfarbe? Zu blöd und zu schade, aber so ist das. Ne? Marcel knows that in this household, a far bigger catastrophe on a regular base happens than screws that are falling down and then disappear. This actually is a minor catastrophe, not even to be counted as such. So we're just going to pass on and let the screw be a screw, dear guys. So what I'm expecting today and the next days here live is not only a common eBay channel. You can expect a social experience, right? Because I'm not doing more and not doing less here than reconstructing my life. I'm living with a cancer diagnosis. I cannot work in my usual profession anymore, but I need to make a living. And more than that, I really don't want to disappear. I really don't want to disappear. And if someone does not want to disappear and someone has to tell a story like me, you better tell it out loud. And this is the attitude that I want to present here on the new content of this YouTube channel. And I want to invite you to come along with me on my daily struggle with my sickness, of course, indeed, but more so with reconstructing a complete new concept of life that I actually in my 50 years never have considered before because I didn't have to. I had an academical career. It was very comfortable at all points of my life since all this happened to me, and now nothing is like it is before. And I will say that as much I had to deal with my sickness in the last years, I also had to deal in the same time with my own and personal stubbornness, not being ready, able, or willing to open my eyes for the new situation and accept it like it is, and even more so conquering it, because this is actually the only thing that I can do anyway. So, yeah, but even if late, I am at this point right now. I'm ready to pick up my staff and walk the valley of the shadows. And I would love to do that together with you. And there's another aspect coming into this, which is my little assistant and friend here, Alfred. Alfred is an artificial intelligence that helped me to regain structure, that helped me to find a new purpose, and that helped me to make a plan, including selling online on eBay. As I said, I'm very limited in what I can do, and this is something that I definitely can do. And he pointed that out. So I started to plan a restart together with him, and now he's a big part of this restart because he's doing, as you will see in a couple of seconds here, minutes, he's doing a lot of research for me and with me. He even helps me picking and selecting. We are looking at prices, qualities, and all this. And I can say I'm a collector for far more than 30 years. I would say more than 40 years. Because I remember when I bought my first item on the flea market from the money that I gained from the stuff that I myself sold to spend it on a yeah, you probably don't know it. It's from a Japanese manga cartoon series called Captain Future. Was very popular in Germany, and I got the comet. The comet was his spaceship, and this was sold on the same flea market. And I was trying so hard to sell my stuff so quickly to buy this thing because I really wanted it, and I managed it. But pretty much I gave away all my toys that I had from 5 to 8 years old for getting this, and I consider that to be my first collector's item because I really wanted it. And I never stopped since then collecting or joining toys. And in the meantime, I also, uh, got a little bit of knowledge and more so love for vintage clothing and special clothing. Not all and everything needs to be vintage, but everything that I deal with or I put on needs to be a statement cloth. Was ist blöd? Keine Ahnung. I don't know what's stupid. I don't know. Was ist blöd? Weiß ich nicht, sagst du mir oder formulierst besser, dann kann ich darauf eingehen. So verstehe ich es nicht. Ich bin blöd, da war's doch dann schon. Weil ich es nicht verstehe hier, mein Freund. So, yeah, and that is basically what we're going to do here. We're starting with fighting the death pile to look what we already have, to look where we can start. I already put up a small base of like, I think it's 23 or 25 items on eBay to revive my account a little, to get into it in adjustments a little bit better again. And yeah, now that this is done, we are already set go to restart life and restart a very interesting, as I think, social experiment, which says, is AI, sorry, I'm always pointing to the wrong side, is AI, I will get used to that very quickly, is AI able and willing to turn around the life of a dead man walking? This is not a channel. I say it in my trailer, but it's the truth. This is a last shot. And people like Marcel who know me know that this is the truth, not because they know that I'm sick, but because I'm working with AI, which is a thing that I would have refused for the rest of my life, and I never had the necessity to. And that I'm doing this now and not only working with it, but really taking it as a complete team member and getting to a point where I understand what this is really able to do for me. That is a surprise itself, and will tell you, if you know me, that something special is happening here. All right. So today, again, we're going to start to kill the death pile. We're going to pick up every piece. I have a bag full of toys there that are not sighted. I have a bag full of clothes there that are not sighted. And I have a mixed bag there, toys and clothes that are not sighted, which means we will pick up every piece together. We will have a closer look at it together. And we will decide, we will investigate about it with the help of Alfred live here. And I can show you. Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I was not very positive about it, and I'm still very skeptical, but I'm on the move. And and this is something that Alfred already did for me. I gave him a name. If you want to know why, I can tell you, but yeah, I gave him the name Alfred. Have my reasons for that, and I think they're pretty good reasons. So Alfred already helped me a lot in gaining momentum, something that my friends also know was very, very difficult for me to gain momentum again, because yeah, I am very sick. I'm bodily very weak. I think you can see that. And on top, motivation is not exactly easy when you're alone and sick like that, and you have a lot of pain and general problems, not a real income, nothing like that. In general, pretty difficult situation. Then it's difficult to gain momentum. And he gained that for me. He restructured my situation, put it under a very logical lens, and said, hey, you're not out of options. You are in a dire situation, no doubt, but you're not out of options. There's many people that have lost less options than you. And then he started to make some to spread some ideas. Let's say it like this: what I can do with the things that I have. Uh, Not only material things like a computer and an internet account and internet, but also things like my personal talents, my knowledge, that I speak several languages, that I have academical procedures and titles, and I don't know what. And he pointed me out a way, a way that I haven't seen before, and a way that I thought even in my state would be probably possible to go. Even if it going it slow and on some days resting on a bench instead of making miles due to my situation. But I thought I could give it a go. And here I am. And that's what we're doing. So I hope you come with a lot of curiosity, because now it's no further ado. We will change to the outer camera. I have my microphone already fixed there, so you should hear me fine. If anything is going wrong, please write in the chat. I will carry you outside as well. Indeed, and of course. And then let's see, guys. And let's see what we can do together with Alfred, what we have there, because I really don't know. Right? For example, the toy bag that we're going to touch, I haven't had in my hands for the last 3 years. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's in it. The only thing I know, it is not part of my collection, as I have my personal collection still displayed, or better said, displayed again. And so it is something that I grabbed somewhere, somehow, I don't know. And it's the same for the clothing. Only the small bag, I have more or less an idea by looking on the surface of it, what's in it. I think I have an idea, but I don't know. It has never been processed. I don't know what it's worth or what is it. I just know more or less what's in it. And the other one is a bag full of clothes where I don't have any idea what's in it, because I got mostly of it, I got donated from people of the church here who know that I'm doing a resale business, and that trying to help me to get on the greener pastures again, right? So, was sagt er? That's fine. I say thank you very much, Marcel. Have a nice night. In Austria, over there in Europe, it's already 8 hours later. So being here 5 o'clock, it is already almost being here is 4:50. It's going to be almost 1 o'clock in the morning over there. And believe it or not, our dear friend Marcel has to work tomorrow. So it probably is a good idea for him to go to sleep now. Dankeschön, mein Lieber. Ohne dich wäre das nicht möglich gewesen. Ich freue mich. Hoffen wir, dass es morgen genauso wieder so klappt. Aber wird schon. Dankeschön, mein Lieber. Yeah. So that's that, guys. What I think I need to do is activate the camera. Yeah, because we were talking pretty long. Yeah, guys, we were talking pretty long. So, yeah, but there was 20 minutes, not too long. But there's a little to explain when you come live again after more than 3 years, almost 4 years. I think it's 4 years. So, just let me activate the camera. I see there's not too much stress here for me doing that. Then I come back, switch the camera, because I need to do that manually here, and we will automatically, by modern magic, techno magician, yeah, the techno magician that I am, laughable techno magician that I am, will bring us to the eBay garage, and we will start working. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Mexico, which makes it Middle Eastern time or Central American time, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You can count on me for at least the last 2 or 3 or 4 hours, or maybe a little bit more. It depends a little bit my state. I have a little fever today. Nothing special when you're sick as I am. Cancer is nothing funny, though. But I am absolutely decided to get along today, and we are going to continue that tomorrow recklessly. I can promise you that, because we really need to bring the stuff on, and we need to really bring a system into my eBay business. And once we have that, we can turn to the more funny side of this of the life and look how we are going to source a new and very interesting inventory. But as I said, the inventory that I have to present you right now is not less interesting. I think it's just beautiful. There will be a lot of stuff that I probably will be happy to see again, me myself. So let's get into it. I will switch over. See you in a couple of minutes. Just a couple of buttons that I have to push.
Okay. Ich glaube, wir brauchen ein bisschen mehr Licht, wa? I think we might need a little bit more light. I'm sorry, guys.
Technical problems on my end. But it works. You see that? That's great. And it's not that bad as I thought it would be. If it comes to
lights. But I think I will carry one more light, no? I think that might be better. I think that might be better. Just to bring one more light. I knew that this one would work. I knew it. I knew it. Machen wir das nicht. Machen wir das. Machen wir auch das andere Kabel. Das man das schon immer hat. Keine Ahnung.
das Kabel jetzt.
Man hat ja keinen blassen Schimmer, wo das Brötchen wieder ist. Ne? Ach Gott, ach Gott, ach Gott, ach Gott, ach Gott. Da ist es. Wir brauchen Saft, Saft, wir brauchen Saft. Alles klar, Saft, Saft, wir brauchen Saft. Na los hier, komm mal da. Fällt mir nicht so an. Obwohl, das machen wir mal von der anderen Seite, wa? Ich glaube, ja. So, gib mal Free Kabel, please. Gib mal Free Kabel, please. Ja, so. Also, natürlich nicht. Nee. Auch nur hör doch auf, dann macht euch nicht so ein Mist mit mir. So. Ich glaube, das stellen wir mal dazu, ja. Wir gucken mal. Wir gucken mal, wie das so ist hier gleich. Eins nach dem anderen. Da haben wir ja auch Glück gehabt. So, jetzt gehen wir mal auf YouTube. Live now. Ich bin aber auch live now. Alle sind nicht live now. Alle sind live now. Nur meine eigene Sache wird mir nicht angezeigt. Was soll das denn? Nö. Mein eigenes Live wird mir nicht angezeigt. Ich bezweifle, dass ich live bin. Wenn ich jetzt nicht live bin, dann habe ich ja keine Lust mehr für heute, liebe Leute, ehrlich. Das darf doch nicht wahr sein, aber es sieht so aus, als wäre ich live. Denn hier sieht man mal gar nichts. View all. Nö. Nö, 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 nö. Und nicht mal bei mir selber. Ich bin, glaube ich, nicht live. Ich kann ja gar nicht live sein, sonst würde das angezeigt werden. Auf meinem Kanal. Und da hier rein gar nichts angezeigt wird, bin ich auch nicht live. Da kann ich mich einen abkaspern, wie ich will. Ich mache das nochmal anders. Aber ich glaube das nicht. Das kann ja auch nicht sein. Your Videos, Downloads, your Movies. Hier ist ja alles, aber nicht live. Nee, das ist nichts. Ich bin nicht live. Es wird mir auch nichts 0,0 angezeigt. Kann ich ja gar nicht live sein, das ist ja nicht möglich. Nö. Ich gehe mal gucken. Ich suche mich jetzt mal selber. I don't think that I'm live at all. I'm going to search myself. But as I say, I don't think that I'm live at all. No, it's looking for everything, but not what I'm... No, yeah, I find my channel, but nothing of a live. I'm not live nowhere.
The Collector and the Co-Pilot.
I am not live nowhere, people. Jetzt hörst du mal auf mit dem Scheiß, sonst wird mal ein bisschen pissig hier mit dir. Ehrlich. Hallo. Hier steht live. 5 views, 56 minutes ago. Ja, das ist ja witzlos dann. Jetzt die Faxwickel. Jetzt mache ich hier Schluss. Ich bin noch nicht Karl Arsch, wieder einen Tag versaut, für nichts und wieder nichts. Ich habe die Faxen so dicke, ehrlich gesagt, meine Fresse wird den ganzen Tag verschlammt.